Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to look out for how the transition happened from RDBMS to Hadoop. Every second the world generates more data than you can imagine. But here is the real question. How do companies process all of it in a real time? As you know, we live in the world powered by data. Every click, every post, every transaction generates information. But have you ever wondered how do companies handle billions of data points every day? This is where big data comes in. The journey of data processing started long ago. First came system softwares like operating systems, then followed by the programming languages like C++ and Java. Later, desktop applications, websites, and mobile apps evolved. But behind all of this, data processing remained the core. Early systems used languages like COBOL to process business data. Then came the relational databases like Oracle and SQL Server. These systems stored data in structural tables like rows and columns. Everything was simple, organized, and predictable. But things started changing. Data was no longer just tables. We now had JSON, XML, images, videos, PDFs, and more formats. Data became messy, complex, and massive. So today data comes in three types of. One is semi-structured data, structured data, and unstructured data. Structured data comes in near in table formats with a proper schema in them. And semi-structured data like JSON, XML, they have some key value pairs in them. And unstructured data, the normal like images, videos, documents, this all comes under unstructured data. And in today's world, most of data is unstructured. And this led to a bigger challenge, big data, defined by three key factors: volume, velocity, and variety. Volume, massive amount of data, and velocity, data generated at a very high speed. Variety, different types of data. Traditional systems were not built for this type of model. And this was the limitation on the traditional systems, because traditional systems databases were struggling to handle this volume of data, and they couldn't scale easily, they couldn't handle unstructured data efficiently, and processing large volumes took too long. That's where scientists explored two different solutions for this. One was monolithic and other was distributed. The monolithic systems, one powerful machine handling everything, but it has its own drawbacks. And the second one was distributed systems, many smaller machines working together, and this is comparatively better than the monolithic systems. And monolithic systems scale vertically by upgrading one machine every time. Distributed systems scale horizontally by adding one more machines. And horizontal scaling is faster, cheaper, and more flexible. And you may wonder what happens if the system fails. In monolithic systems, everything stops. In distributed systems, others keep working. This makes distributed systems more reliable. And when it comes to cost efficiency, distributed systems are also more cost effective. You can start small and grow as you need. Even cloud systems make this easier today by using the distributed systems. This is where the Hadoop was born, a revolutionary platform designed for big data. It uses distributed computing to process massive data efficiently. Hadoop provides three key features. One is distributed storage, distributed processing using MapReduce, and a cluster system that works on one machine. Over the time, many tools were added: Hive for SQL queries, Pig for scripting, and many more tools to simplify data processing. I'll cover them in my detailed playlist videos. And finally, data will continue to grow and technologies will evolve, but one thing remains constant: the need to process data faster and smarter. That's why big data is the future. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your learning.